unfortunately, Cuvée is actually a very good teleport player, so he's got to make it count.
We'll walk past that big board. Looks like they might go for a pinch on the back side of this one. Perhaps the dive. Faker not going to get caught out by that Bard ultimate, but gets knocked out by the Wild Growth. Has to run down here into Blank and Wolf. Should be able to keep himself alive. Cuvée pitching on the sidelines. Actually, aggressive flash by Ambition, who's laying down a bit of damage. Hasn't thrown out the collateral damage quite just yet. They're in the back of the pit. Big Q comes in, throws out the collateral damage. Will they go down? Faker barely staying alive, just sitting in the pit. But one auto attack is going to finish him off, and there it is. Cuvée walks forward, kills him with the W. That's first blood going over to Samsung, and that'll be the Dragon to follow.
Yeah, Samsung responded to that extremely well. They smelled the dive coming in the bottom side, and so they immediately tried to just pinch onto Faker and punish him while he was attempting to roam down. When I was a teenager, so
Yeah, I think it was like maybe 9 when that game came out, or something in that range. I don't exactly remember. Duke laying on the damage here, gonna run out of mana pretty soon. Cuvée going low, nice! I didn't think he had it, but Duke comes up with a big arcane smash. Solo kills the Rise. Maokai officially busted.
Wow. Well, you know, that MR combined with the Cowl and the Merc Treads.
And the Sap Magic. Oh, Blank though, getting a little too aggressive. Wolf's gonna have to hop away. The calling comes through though, laying down a bit of damage. Wolf trying to get out of here, gets caught by the tip of the Bard ultimate. Nowhere to go, he's gonna die. And that's the second kill picked up here for Samsung.
And this tower.
See, it takes a bit of damage. Ambition using those tanky stats from the Graves to just take a couple of those shots. Wave coming in, they might be able to get this one. Blank starting to pinch up. Wolf Spirit comes out, we'll be able to spot them. Ambition's like, that's fine.
Just walks in, takes his Wolf.
And now I'll take your tower.
Takes his tower. Wow, this is some swag jungle play here from Ambition.
Yeah. I kind of hope that we get to a point where it's Africa, SKT, the two teams that aren't necessarily locked in the playoffs, and it comes down to that. So Mickey versus Faker yet again. But
Ambition's back.
Yeah, Ambition's just gonna push himself in here and be like, this is mine. Smites it out. God, Blank is just not able to have anything.
Ambition is definitely asserting his dominance in this game over Blank.
It's like 4 years of kicking your asses right here.
It's like, how is it, rookie? Do you like it now? I'm hovering it, teasing it, jab select.
Yep. Wolf throws out the Glacial Fissure, Crown throws out the Flash, but I don't know if they're going to be able to punish further. They're going to try to. Throw out the Exhaust. Ooh, very quick E. Gets banged to the other side a little bit further away from Samsung.
And here's the problem. So Cuvée, I don't know why he TP'd in right there. That was actually a huge error. Yeah, Samsung has actually been able to clear out that top lane too. And Faker,
I don't know about that one.
There.
Yeah, don't fight Ambition. You will not win that one. Duke taking a lot of damage, already throws out the Ventral Maelstrom, trying to mitigate as much as he can. Wild Growth onto Ambition to lock him up and knock him up. Duke taking a lot of damage, has to flash away. Bard ultimate comes out and it does catch him. He's one hit from dead. Looks like he's going to go down. Heal comes through, actually. Nice Unbreakable by Wolf to block the Q from Ambition. Now getting exhausted, has to flash away. Takes a bit of damage from the Javelin as well. Good disengage and good saving from SKT to keep that top laner alive.
Ooh, this is really bad for them.
Yeah, they're just going to have to give this one up. Ambition on the run back, but not going to make it in time. So first Dragon for SKT, third overall at 26 minutes. So it doesn't look like SKT see this one. He's going to come wrapping around the side. Should have gone for the back, but he does get the flash out from Faker. So overall, it's going to be a summoner for summoner, but TP down.
That's
here.
a trade you're going to make, though.
Yeah.
If you're SK Telecom, you're happy to make that trade because now they just have Bard ult. Here it is.
Well, here it is. Faker does get caught. Can they follow up this time? Wolf taking a lot of damage from the sidelines. Faker getting chunked out. That's going to be Wolf and Faker going down. Now they're on to Duke, who gets rooted by this Rise. Wild Growth comes through to pop him up, and there's nowhere for him to go. He goes down for JJ finding the kill. Bang, though, firing off a lot of shots from his backside. Blank goes deep, but he can't do a thing. Gets melted immediately. Cuvée gonna find the kill now. Magical Journey comes through, and it looks like this could very well be Baron going over to Samsung.
Well, it depends on how much a hero Bang can be right here. They're all so low at the moment.
Looks like Bang is gonna go for it. I don't see why
he should.
not.
He should go for it.
Gets a big hit on the Cuvée. Already pops the Seraph's Embrace. Might just knock them out of the pit. Bang still gonna come forward, low on mana. Throws out the Q, not gonna connect. They take the Magical Journey, dash over the wall.
Yo moves to get the extra burst of speed to move out of the way, but he just was right on the edge of it.
Yep. Oh, Cuvée taking a lot though. He's gonna go down up in this top side. So splitting where probably shouldn't. It's really easy for SKT to just rotate over to that top side.
They've got to be really careful. Glitterlance going to attack Blank, so that'll stop any further engagement. Duke still on the prowl here. He does have his flash, not going to use it. Samsung's got to back off this turret.
Yeah, I think he just let this one go. Ambition actually coming around the sidelines. Faker taking a lot of damage yet again. Ambition going in with a flash. Going to try to get the kill. The Glacial Fissure will connect and knock him up in the air, but they can't finish off the concussive blows. Meanwhile, Duke just getting chipped away by Core JJ. Looks like they might be able to back off Bang, taking a lot of damage. Goes in with a twisted advance, but Wild Growth comes through immediately. Ambition and Crown finding the kill. So now the tanky front line of Duke completely melted away. The Samsung go for more of the base. They have this open inhibitor for them. Looks like they're going to be able to take it.
Wow, and that was a split call there from SK Telecom. Once the Bard ult came in, 3 of them peeled off to try and deal with Ambition on the flank, which left their front line sort of all alone and at the mercy of Samsung's damage dealers. So they're going for more. Baron's still up.
Yep, Ambition taking a little bit of damage though. The True Shot Barrage gets thrown out. The tower's going to fall though. This is going to be 2 inhibitors down in the base of SKT. And Duke still not coming up for 6 more seconds. Could go for a TP flank play. There's always next split. It's the thing you have to just keep repeating in your head if you're those teams.
CJ fans have been telling themselves that for years.
That's very true. Wolf though going to get engaged on, takes a lot of damage. Calling gets canceled out for JJ. Wild Growth comes through just in time to keep him alive. Ambition in this front line layering out a ton of damage. Bard ultimate catches Bang & Wolf. Nice Cosmic binding the follow-up, and they are just melting through SK Telecom. Faker on the run, tries to use To the Skies to get out, but it's just going to be Blank that's able to escape. Barely so. Super Creeps already knocking down the Nexus towers, and that's going to be the Nexus going down. Ambition getting a little too cocky, ruins his KDA in the game, but Samsung still comes out with a crushing victory over SK
Mobile
Telecom.
Assassins, those are the fun ones to watch Faker play.
Yep.
Wolf already on his way back, so he's going to be there to try and
Faker
help
coming around the
defend this.
backside, twisted advance on the Cuvée with a flash away, trying to keep him alive, but the Frozen Tomb does come down, and he's going to die. First blood going over to SKT. It's Faker that takes it in the end. Looks like they will be able to take down the tier 2, but still going to be a gold lead going over to SK Telecom.
Yeah.
So SKT answering nicely with another objective take. So not for the Abyssal Scepter as I first anticipated. Duke throws out.
Nice stun.
Nice stun there. Throws out the W, gets Cuvée, who's taking a bit of damage. But trading back here. Duke actually just gonna fall. Cuvée will die in the end. Can Ambition trade this one out? Blank very low on mana. Crown coming up to the top side, goes in. Lamb's Respite to keep Ambition alive. Bang coming in. You have to stay on that one, but he can't make it over the wall. Throws a tomb on a Crowd who's taking a lot of damage. Cannot get out of this one alive. And that's going to be 3 kills picked up for SK Telecom. Duke, the only one going down on SKT.
That play from Bang was awesome.
That was really good. Now with the Null Magic Mantle, probably looking for the Abyssal Scepter. His next big item purchase. Stitch being engaged on. Nice double pulverize there from Wolf as he goes in. The teleport coming through as well from Duke. Can they get the catch? Could throw out the W, but he's pretty far out. Oh wow, nice pitch from Blank on the backside. The Fate's Call will save Wraith's life, but Stitch falls all the same. Both summoners blown, and he still goes down.
Yeah, Faker canceled his TP. Didn't actually end up showing up to that fight. They already had nailed down the kill. And
if they can stack those on top of each other,
ooh, that's hard.
That is going to destroy Samsung.
That's true, but it's also really hard to do that.
Yeah.
Really hard. So Faker to come up to this top side, trying to punish them for being overextended.
Gonna take the glacial path forward, catches Ambition with the Frozen Tip, gets knocked by the Pulverize. We'll be able to drop the Lamb's Respite in time, but nobody is nearby on the side of Samsung to help them out. And Duke coming up to the top, Ambition getting exhausted on the run. Here comes Blank and Duke from the backside. Cuvée trying to be that tanky front line and keep Ambition safe, but he can only do so much. Ambition gonna go down, Blank finding the kill now. Cuvée on the run, has to blow the flash. Glacial Fissure from Wraith as well to help with the disengage. Could be the TP play coming in, and it will be. Double teleport coming on the backside from Faker and Duke. Ambition, Stitch, and Wraith with really nowhere to go.
Geez.
This is pretty hopeless. Cuvée gonna match teleport Crown on a really late roam down. Cuvée locks up Wolf, who has that Alistar ultimate pop. Faker going in, locks him down. Ambition gonna be the target. The Lamb's Respite gets dropped to try to keep him alive, but it's not gonna do enough. That's all 3 members going down. Now Wraith and Crown having to hightail it out of here. Faker going to chase forward, but they get the flash all the same away from that Braum. Crown just not in the right place at the right time. And maybe still not out of danger. Nope, just dashes away with the Sand Soldiers.
You need both of those items before you start doing damage. So here we go.
Big time. Pulverizing the Sand Tower is there, but
my.
it's not going to do a whole lot. Faker goes in, a huge amount of burst onto him. Lamb's Respite not going to keep him alive once again. Stitch barely makes it out with his life, having to use the flash. But Ambition falls all the same. Crown, both summoners down now as well. Yep, that's going to be third Dragon now going over to SK Telecom. In just under 22 minutes. I mean, they have Duke with this Echo coming around the backside. Emperor's Divide gets thrown out really early by Crown. Not really going to block anybody in. Wolf does take a bit of damage. Still has both of his summoners and that ultimate available. So still in a pretty safe spot. He's going to have to spam that Triumphant Roar. Try to get himself back up to full. Ambition though, getting jumped on the first tomb, comes down. Hamster Spite as well, into the calling. Can they catch him? No, collateral damage is not going to connect. Bang! Takes a lot from those Sand Soldiers and has to dash away. Duke on the backside, where are you going?
He was just providing zones on the backside with parallel convergence and got caught out right there. Wasn't in sync with the rest of his team.
Oh wow, this is really aggressive on the ground.
Goodbye, Crown.
Yep, what was that about issues? They're making some plays happen here. Crown getting caught out by that headbutt pulverize. Here comes Duke.
Well,
and Blank gets killed.
Duke was not even needed.
Yep, he got the assist.
He's closer to Baron, so I guess that's a big plus as they're going to try and at least bait it to see if they can force a fight right now.
I think we can just take it. There's no Lambs fight available for Ambition. He'd have to go on a suicide mission to be able to take this one
Ambition
away.
Suicide mission.
The Ambition suicide mission. Great throws out the Glacial Fissure. Ambition going to get engaged on, taking a lot of damage, and he just gets melted. Duke coming up with the kill. Exhaust on the Stitch, who just can only jump so far. He's trying to body block with the Unbreakable. Might actually be able to make it out of here as he's now free of that exhaust, but I don't think the same could be said for Kube. His 3 stacks. Wraith gonna go down. Stitch with really nowhere to go. Flash headbutt pulverize there from Wolf. Will catch him. He falls. And this is just SK Telecom running away with the game. 14-1 in kills. Up now 10,000 gold. And probably just going to go straight back over to Baron taken.
Yeah, they need that Baron because their siege is actually quite poor in this game. Look how low range they are on their auto attacks. And 2 melee champions, Graves, Lissandra, and Lucian. That's not awesome when it comes to taking down turrets. So they have to have those extra minions there to buy themselves a little more time and close that distance.
Oh, just for good measure, Faker TPing in on the backside here. Wolf getting engaged on. Doesn't have that ultimate available, but will be able to run out. Duke having to use his ultimate as well. The Baron goes down, gets confirmed by Blank, and that's going to be Crown falling. Kuve is able to kill Bang, but he is pretty much in no man's land, trying to kite away as fast as he possibly can. Goes in onto Duke, can get the kill. Now Blank may be in a bad spot. Samsung trying to fire back as best as they can, but there's still 3 members alive on the side of SK Telecom. Just hold on to those Baron buffs. They will be able to do so. Just about 28 minutes. 6 more could still see that 5th Dragon. SK Telecom have not broken the inhibitor line quite just yet. Well, moving these very empowered minions in. Wolf is going to go in and get a double pop-up. Crown gets locked down. Lamb's Spite does drop in time to keep him alive for the time being. Still going to fall in the end of the collateral damage. Kube maybe looking like he's going to be the next one as he is just sitting in the front line taking all of the damage. No, it's going to be Ambition as Bang goes in. Another Pulverize comes through. Wraith gonna fall. Kube, the only member left alive on the opposite side of the base from where he wants to be. He's going to go down. The tower's going to follow. And this is just going to be SKT looking like they're going to take game 2.
So the dive comes through. They're able to get onto Crown before he can actually preemptively use his Emperor's Divide. They find the pick they need on the dive, and they're going to take the game.
That they are. So game 3 now. SKT versus Samsung. Samsung back on the red side. Might be their key to victory, but SKT are looking pretty unstoppable after this game. 7 times the amount of kills of Samsung. And there's a huge gold lead by the end of that. Oh, we'll already have some action. Korjiji's stuck in the wall. Already has the flash Bang, getting some really good aggression on Wraith as well. Taking a lot, and that is a terrible way to kick things off of your Samsung. I would love to see a full AP Echo, however. I think that'd be a treat. But, speak of the devil, for JJ gonna get aggressed on. No flash available. Smoke bomb to slow up and deny him the vision. Nice double pulverize there by Wraith. Isn't gonna be enough. For JJ jukes around the Q, trying to get out the flash forward. Can they confirm it? They do. The last auto attack from Bang. Now Crown arriving already quite low with no mana. Gonna have to go on the run, but can he get out? It doesn't look likely. Headbutt into the tower. Blank gonna go down. Cannot get the kill, however. Wraith gonna come up with that one. And now Ambition getting locked up here by Faker. Looks like it's just going to be a 1-for-1 trade overall.
Definitely spotted.
Yep, there was a ward in the brush. Just south of that. Oh, actually, Wolf's going to get hit up by the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Cask to throw him into the wall, but the TP is coming through here. It's going to be Duke trying to join the team, but I think Kubek interrupted that one. Core JJ has to flash away though. Heal's still available, but Wraith gonna be the one getting engaged on. Holds on to his flash, doesn't use it, and now Faker roaming around the backside. They have that ward in the brush, they do spot him. So no other kills gonna come out of that one. But
Cube
still,
must
nice
have just
I think he
heroic
charged him.
Yeah, that must have been it, because he didn't have it, or he didn't use his ultimate right there. Now we're going to see the TP coming in from Cube. But look at that, just the timing window that they had right there. Duke had his TP up, but neither Crown nor Cube did. They were still in the last phases of their cooldown. You know, this is now just a disaster. For
Stop the
Samsung.
back. They're just going to go straight on the Core JJ yet again.
Is he there?
I really don't know. As the saying goes, you can't take the NA out of Core JJ.
is that how the saying goes? Well, he definitely shouldn't have stuck around for that. The dive possibility was still extremely real, as we saw.
It's going to clear out those wards. And
that's basically all you can do with that arrow now.
Cruising on by.
Like at this point, Core just actually has to hope for like a miracle shot.
Yep, just arrow
into
bot.
the mid lane or the top lane.
Faker going forward, tries to get through down to the crown. Big
Bye,
slow.
Crown.
That wasn't even a mantra Q. Throws out the wild growth to keep himself alive.
Whoa.
Cask does hit Faker.
Got a
but
shield
he has
on
that
himself
shield
there.
Yep. He's out of mana. We'll have to back off. Crown should be able to stick around for a little bit as the potions finish chugging here. The SKT just making the next move here objectively. Go ahead and pick up this first dragon in about 13.5 minutes.
Back to standard lanes for the time being. The burden is definitely on Samsung to make
Arrows
some huge
available.
plays.
Crown getting engaged on, has to use the wild growth already. Yep, I was looking forward to a really good brawlish game 3, and it's really just Samsung making poor choices. Faker, look at that damage. That's just all she wrote.
Yeah, Karma's pretty good in the early phases of the game. Did you know that, because, you know, in Brood War I was a big KT fan, and so I actually, when SKT lost to KT in the finals, I switched my phone provider to SKT because I lost a bet with Toa.
That's pretty funny.
That was a long time ago, though.
Losing, see, never, I just don't make bets. It's as easy as that. I just don't make bets like the guy
Right.
who's, you know.
I'm gonna get you to make a bet with me at some point.
All right. You know, like the guy who had to eat a sock. Like,
that was a terrible bet.
I don't know why you would ever make that bet, but I mean, I just don't make those types of bets.
I felt really good about that, though.
Yep. Crown taking a lot of damage, has to use the wild growth. TP coming through here. Arrow once again just not going to go anywhere near the enemy. And this looks like a fight that SKT can very handily win. Ube takes a bit of damage, and Ambition goes back in for the body slam, trying to clear out those waves. I got to play Earth mode. I'm not following the story actually because the TP's coming through. Faker coming around the backside. Core JJ's probably just going to disappear. Nope. Does use the flash to get away from that mantra Q. This could just be a disengage from Samsung. No one really getting caught, but SKT posturing forward and Bang already starting up the dragon.
All right, back to your story.
So anyway,
You're playing Earth mode.
So I got to play Earth mode. On stage it was all viewers versus rioters playing Earth, and I played Jace and just absolutely crushed. And here I didn't realize Jaws made a bet against one other rioter that if the rioters lost, Ambition's gonna die. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, body slams away. He'll keep himself alive. Keeper's verdict is there. Now Wraith maybe gonna die. Has Flash Crown taking a lot of damage. Uses the wild growth to keep himself alive. It looks like we're just going to be pedaling back and forth here in this mid lane.
I was so close to being exciting.
I was so close to telling my story, or at least close to it. Mission going to try to make something happen. Throws at the cask. Not really going to be able to find anybody, but Wraith does. Headbutts Wolf in. He's going to have to flash out from underneath of that tower. Meanwhile, here comes Kube on the backside. This could be the fight that Samsung has been looking for. Can't really find a target, though. Goes at the Keeper's verdict. Knocks away 3 members.
You're getting far too excited to kill these.
Yeah.
Samsung has no damage. They
This is
actually
very true.
can't kill anybody.
I was about to go straight into knocks away 3 members, but then no one dies. There's going to be the follow-up there. Parallel Convergence, and the turret goes down. So
They have no
SKT at least able to pick up another objective here.
Very rough time. Duke is going to TP behind him. Oh,
Oh boy.
just smack him right in the ash.
Dat Ash. Mission though, going to be the one getting jumped on, has to use the cask.
I think his primary job should be monitoring his W as opposed to trying to poke out with that Montford Q, but it really does reward the higher ranked teams.
Yep. Oh, Wraith though, gonna get engaged on, immediately pops that Alistar ultimate. Side of his tier 2 tower ambition. Probably gonna have to throw out this explosive cast if they want to hold on to it. Bang doing a lot of damage. An arrow connects. Against Wolf though, he gets booted in underneath the turret. It should fall. Look at that damage coming through onto Samsung though. Flashes coming out from both sides. Crown already having to use the wild growth. For JJ, looking like he might go down. The TP going to be completed here by Duke. Kube arriving in the backside though, gets denied on his dash by that pillar. Wraith finds Duke. Kube does finish off Bang, but so far it's just a 1-for-1 AD from mid. And SKT will still take down the tier 2.
Well, I'm actually surprised they managed to finish off Bang right there. He was slow from poking through and from dashing through when that turret was still up. Not the cleanest dive there from SK Telecom. They got a little bit split up in their focus. Some people staying back to get the tower, some people trying to move on through.
But finally making some moves, picking up those objectives. We were just talking about how they're playing very conservatively, so nice to see them actually come back in for some.
Oh, play.
Yeah, early smite takes it down to 21. Might actually pay for this with his life. Before JJ is here, does have the arrow available before JJ might go down. Actually flash over by Blake, and look at that. They just managed to take him down. Now it's just Duke and Ambition.
Yeah, that's Steric's Gauge doing its job right there.
Should they so choose, but make these dives that much easier with that 20% reduction. Oh, here we go though. TP's coming in from Kube from the bot lane. Crystal Arrow does land onto Blank. Not sure if he's going to be doing too much, however. Baron trying to layer down some damage. Bang and Duke on the backside. Maybe get a pinch in from above. Ambition taking a bit as well. Looks like they're going straight on the ground. Has to use the wild growth. Meanwhile, poor JJ just getting hounded by Blank and Wolf. He's going to fall to the graves. Bang on the chase here. Gets slowed up by that barrel. Nice flash forward
nice.
though. And Bang will be able to confirm the kill onto Ambition. And this is just Samsung falling apart across the board. Faker coming in, gets that big shield. And Sustain coming out. Kube just
He's so fast.
can't do a damn thing. And Faker's just zipping around, Blank dashing around as well. That's going to be the ace. That's going to be the game. Coming in here for SK Telecom. 36.5 minutes to ace the team. But with this last final push, we'll take down the Nexus and we'll make Samsung's hopes of making it into playoffs a little bit less likely.
Yeah, I think you really have to question their draft in this final game. Yes, there are win conditions, but they're difficult to achieve and not very possible if you start to lose control of the tempo of the game. And that means SK Telecom going to roll to a win with the mid karma. Good stuff.
Good stuff indeed.